Hi! Today, 3 students in my class had fun constructing solids with blocks. Look, I took a picture to show you. They're wondering which solid takes up the most space. Is it Leia's, Esteban's, or Thomas's? I'll check by calculating the volume of each solid using unit cubes. Before starting, remember that volume is the amount of space that a solid occupies. When a solid is made up of unit cubes, you can calculate its volume by counting the total number of unit cubes that make it up. Make sure you count the ones you see and the ones you don't. Oh yes, some of the unit cubes may be hidden behind or under the others. I'll calculate the volume of Leia's solid first. I choose to count the unit cubes on the right side first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. There are 9 unit cubes. Now I'll look at the left side of the solid. Looking at the unit cubes that are visible and imagining the ones that are hidden, I notice that the left side looks identical to the right side. So I guess that the left side also has 9 unit cubes. I add the number of unit cubes on both sides to calculate the total number of unit cubes. 9 plus 9 equals 18. The volume of Leia's solid is therefore 18 cubic units. Now I'll calculate the volume of Esteban's solid. For this one, I choose to start counting the bottom layer. I see 4 unit cubes in the front and I see 1 unit cube in the back, which makes me think that there is another identical row of 4 unit cubes. Since 4 plus 4 equals 8, the bottom row has 8 unit cubes. For the second layer, I see 2 unit cubes in the front, which allows me to imagine that the row in the back has 4 unit cubes, like the first layer. So there are 6 unit cubes on the second level. On the next layer, there are only 2 unit cubes. And finally, on the last layer, I count 4 unit cubes. I add the unit cubes of each layer. 8 plus 6 plus 2 plus 4 equals 20. Esteban's solid has a volume of 20 cubic units. All that is left is to calculate the volume of Thomas's solid. I see half cubes. I know that I have to put 2 half cubes together to form 1 whole unit cube. Since there are 4 half cubes in the solid, I can form 2 whole unit cubes, 1 and 2. First, I count the new unit cubes I formed. There are 2. I count the unit cubes on the second layer. There are 2. I then count the unit cubes on the bottom layer. I see a row of 6 unit cubes in the front. I see some unit cubes behind, which makes me think that there's another identical row of 6 unit cubes. 6 plus 6 equals 12. Therefore, the bottom layer has 12 unit cubes. I add all the unit cubes that I counted so far. 2 plus 2 plus 12 equals 16. The volume is 16 cubic units. Well, that's it. I finished calculating the volume of each solid. I can tell Esteban that his solid takes up the most space because it has a volume of 20 cubic units. That was very close. Remember that when you calculate the volume in unit cubes, there may be cubes that you don't see. Make sure you don't forget to count them too.